A special investigation. Target 7 was the first to tell you about how many football coaches in our state weren't taking required concussion training.
Now that the football season is coming to an end, we wanted to know if more coaches are following the rules. Here's John Cardinelli.
In our special investigation, Abe's Last Play, we introduced you to Elizabeth Alonzo. Her son, Abe Romero, collapsed on the football field over a year ago and later died. We revealed that Abe had suffered multiple concussions prior to his death, and how nearly a third of coaches in the state were not taking training that is required by state law. Months after our investigation aired, we're learning a lot has started to change. It was a tough loss.
There's no words that I could say to explain what it feels to lose your kid.
This was Abe Romero's last play. It was August of last year. Romero is wearing number 22 for Organ Mountain. Shortly after this play, he collapsed and started having seizures.
Since I saw him at the field laying there, he never regained consciousness after that.
This is his mom, Elizabeth Alonzo, prior to the start of this year's football season, a year after he died.
I would have given anything to have Abraham back. And at that point, I couldn't do anything. It was just him there laying.
She revealed to Target 7 that Abe had multiple concussions prior to his death, and he was never put into a concussion protocol. Our investigation also revealed special equipment was not being worn. Players were not being checked for concussions, and 31% of varsity football coaches had not taken training that is required by state law. This is Alonzo now.
I am really happy that, things are getting better. It shouldn't be something that should be getting better. It should have already been.
Target 7 did another audit on the 585 varsity football coaches. The number of coaches who have not taken this training has dropped to 14%.
Hopefully we could get to 100. I mean, there's no reason for a coach not to be able to attend that kind of training.
Alonzo says she's noticed more changes since she told us her story.
I was actually at a football game a few weeks back, and their concussion protocol now is way different, because before there was not a protocol.
Alonzo wants more done to protect kids in the state. She advocates for more parent education. Abe had told her that his head was hurting prior to his last game. At the time, she wasn't aware of what to do. In case you're wondering, when we first did our investigation, we looked specifically into Albuquerque Public Schools, the state's largest school district. We found at the time 28 of the 78 coaches had not taken the training. That number has now dropped to just 4 coaches. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
If you want to learn more about how to better protect your child from concussions and whether their coach has taken the training, go to the Target 7 section of KOAT.com and look for Abe's Last Play.